What's going on, guys? Ashtinho Plays here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And today's episode of the career mode is episode 9. We move into the month of February, and as of yet we don't quite know what our FA Cup 5th round draw is, but I'm pretty certain that if it's not played this episode, it'll be played next episode at the very least. But it's more than likely we'll be playing a game against Norwich away this episode, a big game, because even if they've not been right at the top, keeping up pace, they're still a very good team and pose a major threat. But just because the league has been going all smoothly lately, I feel like I can get away with simulating this QPR game, and I want to make sure that if the FA Cup game is going to be in this episode, I just get it out of the way, so and actually be able to play it. But I mean, hopefully this doesn't horribly backfire, but we'll see. Okay, 1-1, but to be honest, I'll take that, because the league has been going very well for us, and just looking at the table, not too bothered about that result. So we'll now move on to the first play game of the episode against Derby. I mean, honestly, I really don't mind not winning that game. I can take it, and we'll just try and get a result in the next game. So we're starting to get towards the business end of Season 1 in this career mode, and here, a home game, a rematch with Derby, who held us to a 0-0 draw earlier in the season. We'll be looking for a better result than that, and our form has been pretty good lately, so we're going to be hoping for a win, just to keep things nicely ticking along, because the sooner we can confirm our return to the Premier League, the better. So we're going to keep on winning, hopefully, and get that promotion secure. Who could get the cross in? Back post, that's surely it! And now it's going to come out for the rebound. Oh, what a save! Oh, that should have been 1-0. And now Yedlin, good cross, and Gale's in there off the bar! Oh, that wasn't quite the finish we were looking for in that situation. Maybe we don't need to cross it. Oh, it's a cross goal from Shelvey. Oh, we're really starting to pile the pressure on now, and the chances are coming from left, right and centre. And now Dwight Gale to score, maybe? No, it's a good save in the end. Right, we're just going to swing it in here. And we win the header, it's into the back of the net. Lascelles gives us the lift we needed. There we go. We're just about starting to dip off in performance. But Lascelles, the captain, gets the goal. And now Mitrovic for 2-0, there we go. Mitrovic seals the win inside the final 10 minutes. And it was a great piece of play from Dwight Gale to make that goal after he had received the ball in a good area. Full time, there we go, and Derby are this time dispatched by 2-0 after they held us earlier in the season. So a little bit of redemption there for us, and for all Dwight Gale may not have scored today, Mitrovic got on the score sheet. And another solid win to keep things ticking over in the promotion bid. Alright then, so after a great result against Derby, it's now time to get on with the second game that we're going to be playing in this episode, which is the rematch with Wolves. This time it's an away game, and hopefully Dwight Gale can get on the score sheet, but it is the same team as we fielded for the last game. Hopefully we can get another win and go 10 points clear at the top of the table. This game here against Wolves is a chance to go 10 points clear of Aston Villa in second place in the Championship table, and that is huge, because promotion could be wrapped up well before the end of the season, and then that'll really allow us to focus on our FA Cup dreams. We're in the 5th round of that competition, and I'll probably check who we've got to play after this game, because it may very well be in this episode. But for now, we'll get on with this game. We did beat Wolves the last time, so I mean, that was a sim game though, so this time we're playing them for the first time of the season, and we'll see how it gets on. And now Mitrovic for an early goal. That's going to be 1-0 on the rebound, surely, but Dwight Gale. Oh, that should have been 1-0 easily. Dwight Gale. And now Shelvey to put us 1-0 up, but he's well marshalled by the defenders, because that could easily have been 1-0 if he had a clean strike at goal. Oh, and Gale now. Oh, it's just a heavy touch. Oh, that could have been the one. Knockaert taking it inside successfully. And Knockaert, maybe to win it! Oh, it's in off the post! Get in there, Knockaert! He's got the late winner, and that might just be the goal that gives us the 10-point gap at the top. A moment of magic from our top scorer. Oh, no. Hang on a minute. Nope, they're not going to let us have a chance for a second because we don't need it. Knockout's goal later on gives us the win, and we are 10 points clear at the top of the table. This is a very fine situation to be in, and the FA Cup can now get a lot of focus and attention as we bid to potentially get to a semi-final or a final of that coveted tournament. We may have done it the hard way, but it was another great result against Wolves, and that's 2 wins in 2 games that we've played properly in this episode, so it's an unchanged team ahead of the Norwich rematch. This time it's away at Carrow Road, and this game precedes a game against Burnley away in the FA Cup 5th round. That is going to be a big game and also the last game of the episode, but before that we've got to get past 3rd place Norwich. So we would have thought at the start of the season that Norwich would have been serious promotion rivals, but they are in 3rd. Now that's not necessarily bad, it's actually very good at this stage. I mean, a 3rd place team is something we can't take lightly, and I know full well they're a very good side, so we're going to have to pay them a lot of respect, but hopefully get the result at Carrow Road. It's going to be a tough test though, and the toughest test so far in this episode ahead of the Burnley game in the FA Cup. And oh, it's a good shot from Dwight Gale, forcing the save from John Ruddy. I thought the angle was just too tight for a shot to be got off, but Gale managed it, and Lascelles unmarked here. Oh, he should have made better than that. Taking him into a pretty advanced position. Oh, and Dwight Gale was nearly making the run through, but he just ran into the Norwich defender for no apparent reason. Oh, and here it's potential chance for them. Oh, he's missed. That was much similar to one of Dwight Gale's chances before. I just thought that was opening up for them and they were going to score, but... Oh, and Ambrose, this might be the winner. The touch was just better. He looked like he might have been through there. And that's well defended. That'll probably just about be the last chance for the game, unless... Yep, that's last chance for the game. Well, GG to them because, you know, they played pretty well in that game, about as well as us, and probably just about deserved the point on the balance. A draw against Norwich was probably the fair result then in the end, and we always knew it was going to be a tough game, but perhaps maybe we were just conserving a bit of energy for a really important FA Cup game that could see us through to the quarter-finals. Now, Academy player Billy Richardson, who has got an insane potential, like a minimum of 75, possibly even 94 for his rating. Very talented young star, and he's on the bench. Maybe he'll even come on if the time is right, but heck, I mean, Gray starts this game, and Aarons is very tired and worn out, so he doesn't, but yeah, it's Burnley. Perhaps in a way it's unlucky that we've already had 2 Premier League opposition to play in the Cup so far, but at the 5th round stage you come to expect it, and it's Burnley away. For the chance to make it to the quarterfinals, that would be 1 round from Wembley, so we can really start to dream if today goes the way I want it to go, but it's not going to be easy against a team in a higher league than us, so we're going to have to try our very best in this game, really give it our all to get through to that 6th round, but there is no guarantees. And now, the shot. Oh, it falls back to a... Oh god, who was that actually? I think it might even have been Yedlin who got that shot off, but out of nowhere he's managed to just get that and fire it off at goal. And we're going to try it again. This time it's punched out by the goalkeeper, but still a chance. And Will Hughes with the shot. He scored! It's Will Hughes for his first goal for Newcastle, I think that is. He's managed to somehow slot it into the bottom corner, but he really wasn't closed down well enough. And he plays in Damari Gray, who's going to whip across in for Dwight Gale, who scores another. There we go, Dwight Gale. You've got your goal now, son. And it's 2-0 at Turf Moor to Newcastle. This is just going like a dream. It's literally, you couldn't write scripts like this. Mitrovic sent through to Amari Gray to put the cross in, and Gale of all people to get the header. I've been criticising for his aerial ability recently, but it's 2-0 against Burnley. We're starting to look a real dominant side in this game now. Right then, so with the game at 2-0 to Newcastle, it is the perfect scenario to introduce Academy graduate Billy Richardson. His potential is something special. He can be a special player if we keep developing him. So that is why I'm now giving him the chance in this half. Oh, it's a great run from the lad before he gets taken out. Billy Richardson nearly embarrassing his defender. He's done what I've asked of him in this game and really put in an effort. So a good second half for Billy Richardson on his debut, and a fantastic win. We're through to the 6th round of the FA Cup, more importantly, and that is a fantastic achievement. We can really start to dream in the FA Cup now, because we're one round from Wembley. I'm willing to take on anyone I get, and I feel confident taking them on, after 2 wins against 2 Premier League teams. So what an episode that was of the career mode, and we're through to the 6th round of the FA Cup, and if you look at that table, we're in a comfortable position, and considering that our next game is Aston Villa at home, we could open up, like once we played the game in hand over them, a 13-point gap, and would be like nearly 20 points ahead of 3rd place, so we could secure promotion with plenty of games left to go, and that makes me think that perhaps the final 10 games should be played on Legendary, because it's my intention to play the Premier League next season on Legendary, so it'd be good if I could get myself used to that difficulty and ready to take it on in a higher division. So that'll be a good learning opportunity, I think, and the final 10 games are probably going to be on Legendary. But that is all for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching, hope you all have a fantastic day, and until my next video, peace out.